So today I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Now you don't want to do this in a residential repaint, but something like an apartment, a rental property, anything like that, that you want to try to get away with not painting the entire property, right? Always in apartments, the bottom halves of the walls are horribly dirty, right? And then you go up here to the top parts of the walls and they're clean. They look freshly painted. And so people constantly talk about this. Can you blend it out for me? Can you feather it out? And I think a lot of people don't really truly understand what that means, but I'm getting ready to show you guys, okay? This would be in rolling walls. We can also blend out with brushing as well, but so, all right, scoot back a little bit. I'm gonna show you, typically when I do this area of the wall, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it's really dirty. It's got a lot of hand prints, hand grease, hand oil.
I can see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And then up here, we're clean. We got some cobwebs and stuff, but so what I want to do typically when I do this, I'm going to come in, and for me it's a lot easier to do this with a smaller diameter roller nap. So this is just a 1/2 inch nap. A lot of times when I paint apartments, we'll use a thicker nap, but it's easier for me to do this with a smaller nap. All right. So I'll come in and I'm going to start my roller right here in the middle of the wall. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to disperse most, if not all, my paint right there. Okay. Now, if you guys have ever seen a house that's painted where someone's rolled it and you see these skippers where their roller hasn't touched the wall all the way, okay? That's what we're going to try to mimic, but we're going to try to mimic it in a larger fashion, okay? So what we're going to do, we got our paint here. We're going to take this down and paint our dirty spot. You can maybe even get another line here. And now, I'm going to roll up, but I'm never really going to go past right here, okay? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that I don't have a lot of paint on my roller. This thing is dry. It's really bone dry. And then I'm going to try to just I'm really just kind of spinning that off the top of the wall where it's not making full contact. It's making just a little bit of contact and then it's leaving a bunch of skippers. Same thing kind of here, come in. I'm just barely touching that. You probably can't even see it on camera. Bring him in and show him. Zoom in and look at all the skippers. Can you see the skippers on there?
You can see there's light.
Not really, huh?
Not really though. Right there.
So you got a bunch of skippers up in here. This is where the roller hasn't really fully touched the wall. All right, back up. So we've hit the wall in a lot of areas, and then in those areas we've also not hit the wall. Skippers. And what this does, it creates sort of a blend out or a feather out. And this is what a lot of property managers are looking for, right? They want you to come in, blend the properties out. They don't want to pay the full price, right? So you're going to come in. Bottom half of the wall is now painted and the top part is feathered out. Do this. Hit it with this so they can see. That was probably better. Anyways.
Does look better.